All right. I saw like a video of a Korean guy doing this, so we're gonna give it a shot today. Let's see what we can make happen. Oh yeah, I'm Jax, baby. Give me that. Give me that. It would take a lot of fun, and it makes a marginal amount of sense when you consider the fact that. Hold on, what's happening here? What's going on here? When you consider the fact that you're basically, especially with the rise of Jin support, Ash support, Misfortune support, Callisto support. I don't know. Like marksman support champions, Senna or what have you, right? That like a champion that just goes, "You can damage me!" Haha. Like it makes a considerable amount of sense as a counter pick, you know. So we'll give it a try today. I was talking just a moment ago about like RuneScape. Yeah, like RuneScape 3 is a weird one. Everybody hates it because of EOC, and I would kind of agree. But there's like an option to turn on like classic combat. If you're trying to do bosses and stuff like that, you probably can't live your life like that. But for me, when I did play it just kind of casually like 4 years ago, just to come back and check it out and see how things were, it was like pleasant, man. There was like lots of stuff that it was still RuneScape, but I'd never done that content before, and it was a good time. That's the account that I've had for 17 years. So, like, I log in with a username, bro. I don't log in with an email address. I'm not trying to say that I'm better than you all, but do you log in with a username? I don't think so. I log in with a username. You can't do that anymore, man. You can still do some fishing though. Yeah, put it all in legacy combat and pretend it never happened. That's fine. I'm sure that like EOC, once you get like the hang of it, is probably fine. But here's the issue, man. It looks like it's a World of Warcraft like bar, but I don't play nothing like World of Warcraft, which makes it like immediately worse. Like I'm used to what I'm used to, and it's not what I'm used to. So I'm like, this is bad. Like it doesn't play like how I would want it to, because it still runs on like the tick system, man, and that shit is just fucking horrible, man. I hate the tick system. All my homies hate the tick system. I'm just gonna die over here, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just ran her down, man. Ran her over. The hell do you want, man? You know what? I'm glad he flashed because I was about to exhaust him. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'm playing Jax. My brain went like, oh yeah, you're playing. You need to farm. Like, I was trying to, like, 3-tick mine gem. Like, for anybody who's never played RuneScape before, or people that do play RuneScape but they play it, like, casual, you could just tune out for a moment. I was trying to 3-tick gemstones, because I was like, oh, well, it's decent XP for mining, but also, like, you can make a little bit of money on it, man. And, like, I had to literally sit with a metronome that was going... And I was going... Oh, dude, this is good. And there's even more stuff. If you put swamp paste into a pestle and mortar while you're being attacked by a rat behind you, and then Mercury is in retrograde, you can 1-tick manipulation, and then you're farming crazy fast. But then who cares? Cause it's, yeah. You know how I like to play do my harvesting in these video games? I like to click, and then I click my button, and then I go back to watching Netflix, and then it'll go, your character is idle, and I'll go, oh, it's gone. I must have gotten the ore. Click, then do it again. This is a bit of a Goomba Stomp lane, right? We both just jump on their heads, and then bash them. Hold on, actually, I've got display capture on. That's probably not a great idea. Have you ever come across that loud baking guy on TikTok who bakes shit from like the 1900s? I have like no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds vaguely interesting. And an almost tangential, could you say, manner. I was like on, and don't ask me why, because God knows. I was on like the YouTube subreddit like the other day. Like, I say the other day, like, literally yesterday. Dude, my ignite just came up, man. That's tight. And do you know what's so insane, man? People, there was like a multiple hundred upvote thread that was like, I can't believe YouTube are doing this. Because, do you know why? It was because the guy got an ad, and instead of it saying skip ad, it said next ad. Or it said next on it instead of skip. And he was like hella mad. Because, I don't know why, basically, is what I'm saying. He was just... Ooh. Ooh. Bro, they're coming. Oh! Oh! How did we lived? I can't believe it. I cannot believe it, man. Oh man, I don't want to be like we could have got those kills. I don't think that is a constructive or like a very productive way of thinking about how that went down. I think the thing that went down is that we lived that. We should not have lived that at all, right? But yeah, so yeah, there on this subreddit, there was like hundreds of people were like, "Oh yeah, YouTube's gone to the pits." But the guy. So let me explain the situation. The guy had gotten 2 advertisements on YouTube, right? Pretty normal, like it is what it is, right? And then he was very angry that it said next. It was on 1 of 2, and it said next instead of skip. And everybody in the comments was also like up in arms about the whole situation. Here's the thing, right? They both mean the same thing. They are both the same thing. You're skipping one ad going to the next ad because you've already watched 5 seconds of it, or you're just clicking next to go to the next ad that you're scheduled to watch, okay? They are the same thing, man. I could not believe it. People were like, this is such a horrible change. And it's like, it's a change of words. It's not a change of mechanics, man. Skip ad allows you to skip both usually. That's not true, dude. I don't know. I watch YouTube on my TV all the time. I've never once skipped a 1 of 2. Sometimes you just get 1 ad, but sometimes you get both ads, man. And that's just the way it works. I don't understand how the YouTube system works. Sometimes it will give me like a 5-second ad straight. Sometimes I don't even need to skip it. It just is a 5-second ad that goes straight into the content. Because I pick up my remote and I'm ready to press it, and then it just does it for me, and I'm like, let's go. Easy peasy. But then other times it is a, 30-second ad that I have to get for the, ad block. Well, yeah, I mean, but no, I don't have it on my TV, and I watch, like, YouTube on my TV sometimes as well. But yeah, like, I mean, it's just up to the YouTube gods to decide whether or not you have to watch it or not. But still, like, 1 of 2. I don't think I've ever seen a situation where it's 1 of 2. It says one of 2 at the top left, and you click skip ad, and it just skips the second one altogether. You know? Yeah, she's dead, bro. Pop. How she could have counterplayed that, man. She was on full HP. Also, it's really funny when people are like, I just got given a 2.5-hour ad, and it's like somebody's put like the full B movie on like an ad, and they're like super mad about it, and it's like, bro, it's like you got like it just says skip ad, man. Like just click the button. And I'll never understand people who like not only do they interact with ads. Like, I mean, interacting with an ad is fine if it's something you actually are interested in. People that will, like, go out of their way to interact with things they are specifically not interested in. Because here's the dichotomy, right? Like, Cycle, my clothing line, has done, which you should buy stuff from, please. Just participate in capitalism for a moment, would you? But we've run some ads on, like, Facebook and stuff like that. I'm going in, bro. I could have done that better, I'll be honest with you, but I will tank it for one more shot. I warmed that tart up so good for you, bro. I warmed it up so good, man. She had to ignite me. Yeah, so we did some Facebook ads and stuff like that. And the thing that is the most insane thing to me is that people who are like, I'm not interested in this, clearly, but will not just scroll past it or click the button and be like, I'm not interested in this. Like, I had like, we weren't even targeting a man of this age, but I had like a guy who was like clearly like 58 years old being like, I don't want to buy this hoodie. Why am I being shown this? And do you know what the Facebook algorithm does? It doesn't speak English, bro. So what it will be is like, this guy interacted with this content. We're gonna show him more of this stuff. This guy has probably got more like streetwear ads than like any hype beast who's in between the ages of 14 and 14 and a half like you could ever imagine, man. He's probably got insane amounts of streetwear ads because he just keeps responding to them, man. And it's not even, it's like people you would expect to like know better, man. Like people in their mid-20s being like just commenting on it, being like, I don't like this. It's like, that's fine. Nobody asked you to like it. Nobody, like, that's totally okay to like not like our stuff, man. It's like, oh, it's okay. But the thing is, like, you will probably be retargeted by YouTube, like, but Facebook will be like, we're gonna show this ad to this guy again because it thinks that you're interested in it. Because why would it not? Because you've commented on it, man. You've commented on it. It thinks that you like this. God damn. Interaction is all the thing he cares about. So if I have any advice to, because some of you might not know this, which is absolutely fair enough. If I have any advice, it is, that caught both of us, huh? That's unfortunate. It was worth it. If you see an ad that you do not like, click the ellipses at the top right of it, say, I'm not interested in this. Do not, under any circumstances, hate comment on it, because you will only get ads for that thing. Just, like, genuine good advice. I'm not saying that you want ads of any kind to begin with. That's a whole different conversation. But still, if you must get ads, if you cannot avoid ads, do not interact with the ones you do not like. If you're like, I freaking hate this damn thing, do not ever do that, because the algorithm will be like, this guy likes this, we're going to try and sell it to him. Support Jax is going pretty damn well, man. I'm gonna be honest. Granted, okay, I'll say it probably doesn't hurt that we're playing against like a Warwick AD carry, right? But we're just diving. Pretty much all of our deaths, I'm pretty sure, have been diving. I'm not sure if we've actually died in a circumstance that hasn't been both of us under tower. It's pretty good, man. Yeah, I missed that one. I should have lined up. Well, okay, this might be, alright, okay, well, alright, well, that's a bit much, right? Whoa! Dodge that Q, motherfucker! Alright, so there's 4 bot. That's a bit much, right? Like, that's a little bit much. 4-man party, but it's a 1-for-1. Did we actually get, we got one of them as well? We actually 1-for-1 to 4v2? Alright, well, that's not good news. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything there. They're distracted though. What's going on? Are we pushing elsewhere? We should probably push elsewhere. Can we push elsewhere? It's Quinn mid, right? I guess like the Tryndamere did move down towards spot to try and help. Everyone's still hovering bottom, huh? What the fuck? Just put down a pink ward there. If I try and take this again, am I gonna get charmed again? Is that what's gonna happen? Okay, well she kind of botched her thing just a little bit there, which is fine. The fattest nut. The Quinn is called the fattest nut. I certainly did not notice that, man. I did not notice that was her name. Okay. Alright, man. Man's maxing all abilities at once. Yeah, I keep misclicking. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like midnight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've fat fingered at least one of those. I'm sorry. It's midnight. I was slightly out of range. Oh, we got all the way over. That's alright. Apologies. At the time of recording, it's midnight. It is arguably past my bedtime. So my key accuracy is not as great as it could be. It's not as great as it could be. I'm still having fun though. That's the main thing. That's the sexy thing. All right. I'm loving the Warwick 80. It's pretty pogged. I think the thing I love about it the most is how useless it is. Means that I get to win a lane for once. Yes! My bedtime is actually not lagged. I'll tell you what. Like, I think the latest night I've had in the last like week or so has probably been about 1 a.m. Actually, maybe not, because I had some extra work to do, but it wasn't like because I was staying up doing nothing. It was because like we had I think it was because we had a shoot on Saturday, so I was like I need to get work done. So I think I ended up going to bed at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning because I was like batch rendering, and I wanted to keep an eye on it, which is totally, I would say, reasonable reason. And I went to bed early on the Saturday, so I ended up making up for the time. What I will say is though, on multiple occasions in the last like week or two, I've woken up and thought I was going to die. I've like I'll sleep for like a decent amount of time and then be like, well, guess I die now. I'll wake up so dehydrated it will be insane. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I got like stun locked by them formatting me in the jungle again. I will wait, like, I've gotten up 40 minutes later than I should have. Just because I'll be like, I'll wake up so dehydrated and so thirsty. But then we'll have like nothing to actually, like, I'll have nothing to drink, basically. I think I set us up for success here. I think I did a decent amount of damage on a decent amount of them before, I had to call it quits. Prepping this. I prepped it like a freaking professional, man. Excellent. Okay, I most certainly cannot tank this any longer. Dude, I'm a water slut in the morning. I'll be quite honest with you. You know that moment when like you're so thirsty and you take a glass of water and it's spilling down your damn chin, and you're just like, oh, I am a water slut. But it feels so good, man. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Any agreeers? Okay, that didn't really go the way I thought it would, but it went way better than I thought it would. But like I'll be lying in bed like I've somehow managed to sleep for like 11 hours because I didn't sleep well the night before, and I'll just be lying there like I am so thirsty, but I don't have the energy to get out of bed, and I'm certainly not gonna bother Maisie being like, Maisie, I think I'm dying. Please get me a glass of water. I'm gonna I'm gonna burst into sand in the bed or something. But yeah, like, honestly, like, I'm not saying that, like, I get dehydrated on purpose, but the feeling of, like, drinking a cold glass of water when you are dehydrated is probably one of the best feelings on earth. So, like, a part of me's like, man, maybe I should be dehydrated more often, man. When it runs down your chin and you're just like, it feels damn good, man. She's got Ollie. Well, it's only me that got grabbed there. And that proto belt makes her pretty slippery, huh? Flip him. Flip him! Hi. So cute that you don't want to bother her. Even though you feel like a patch of sand in the Sahara. Yeah. I mean, quite frankly, I don't really have the means to either. Like, she's on the other side of the house, so like, you know, I don't have the energy to get my phone, and I don't have the energy, or can't be arsed calling her through either. So it's like part I don't want to bother her, part laziness, but also it just seems a bit like rude to be me in bed being like, could you get me a glass of water? It's like, I have I would not blame her for being like, no, get it yourself. I don't think she would do that, but I wouldn't blame her for doing it, you know what I mean? She would get me water, like 100%. She would, if I was like, I am so weak, I'm so thirsty. I used to do it for her all the time, but not with like water. It'd be like candy, because like she would just have like low blood sugar and be like incredibly weak. Like she would like faint or some shit in the middle of this, or the Glasgow city centre. So I was just like, I gotta get candy for this woman's stat. Immediately. I gotta get sugar in this woman's system right now. That didn't work out the way I hoped it would. He's going in covert ops, bro. Probably could have dropped Exhauster, but I honestly, like, wasn't sure who is the better option. I hesitated on who I think I should actually Exhauster, which probably, you know, probably could have saved a life, but... I'm dying for a resurgence in League because all the creators I love watching seem to be really down in general. What do you mean, like, down? Do you mean, like, mood-wise, or, like, just numbers? I've put the numbers out in my head. I'm gonna be honest, like, I think, like, the stuff that I've been doing on the second channel has been, like, really fun and really, hopefully, at least for the people that watch me normally and are used to, like, the tangenti content, is, like, better than ever. So somehow, like, old main channel is... Like, new second channel, I feel, is making better stuff. Even if it's just uncut, like, live and uncut kind of stuff. Like, just the vibe and the general energy of, like, what's going on in it. I feel it's, like, maybe arguably better than 3 months ago main channel. I'm fully girthed. Yeah, true. Fully girthed. A bit of both. Well, I mean, honestly, like, at least in Necrit's case, I feel like that's there's something like in that there's like a lack of content, right? Like, I'm keen for that. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm fine with this. We could go Baron. Should probably get some ward set up because I'm kind of forgetting that I'm supposed to be not supposed to be. I am the support. Let's stand away from that, shall we? Swag. Well, I'm in trouble. Okay. Okay, and he makes off like a bandito. He makes off like a bandito, man. Let's go. Can't drink the water where I live. I live in Scotland. People bottle our shit and sell it, man. I'm blessed to be like in a country where the water, like the actual water, is very good, I guess. Do you watch Family Guy funny moments? I wish, man. No, I don't, but I don't. God, I could, couldn't I? It'd be a simpler life. Yeah, man. Our war is pretty up there, I'd say. I think like one thing, I didn't drink the water in Spain necessarily, but I remember like when I was in Spain, look at the moves on him. I remember like putting the cold tap on and the water being like lukewarm, and I was like, this is the cold tap, not the warm tap, motherfucker. What are you talking about? What the hell? This is supposed to be cold. Is this cold? Obviously you can't drink that, but so I guess it doesn't really matter what the temperature is, but still. Do you know what somebody just said the words US in the chat, like in another sentence, but dude, there's a video on Twitter that I saw, and it was of like Donald Trump playing Joe Biden in Pokemon Showdown in a doubles match, and it is so funny, man. It is it's like so good. I like all of the AI Biden versus Trump AI videos, dude, they're so good, man. Like, they're so funny. I can't get over how good they are. Bro, is that you double barreling us, bro? You gotta fucking relax, chief. He just left, man. He was so embarrassed at that double barrel. He was like, nah, that's it, man. I'm out. Dude, it's so good, man. Okay, that's a brave maneuver. I don't think we have like what it takes to dive here, I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of things that could go wrong. I was about to say Exhibit A. I was ready for Mordekaiser to get stacked out by a gangplank, but I think, you know what, I think the call is that we all go top, or we split top or whatever, and we take that tower instead. I think that's probably our best call here. I don't know if it's the best call, but it's a good call. Get some pressure on the other lanes. You know, I've said that, and then I watch, and they're all just running it down mid. Well, very well, I suppose. Just ignore him. He's more scared of us than we are of him. Oh, yeah. Okay, he actually got that double barrel that time. He's dead. That Quinn has got to die. Just hit a barrel, bro. Just hit a barrel, bro. Ain't that hard, man. Come on, just. Oh, fuck, he hit the barrel. I was inside that gangplank's skin, man. Oh, I was not letting him hit a single barrel in that 1v1. But yeah, he got the barrel on a cell though, unfortunately. I'll die for the cause, bro. Get him. Bro, I know you didn't just flip fucking blue buff, man. Get your ass. I know what you're doing. Get him. Singed. Sorry, I got a question mark picking, man. That's absurd. You don't even get it. We had that, man. He's not a jungle player though. I'll give him. I'll let him off with that one. That was like the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life, though. Kraton's staying right for the sub, man. How you doing? Bum bum. Bum bum bum. I'm too slow, man. I can't go close, bro. If you just kept running, Mord hit him with an E, and he has Rylai's, man. You could have got him. Do you know what was a better? You know what would have been better than flipping blue buff for no reason? Because you know that the enemy team's collapsing anyway, right? And then kind of going after him, then kind of backing away, and then kind of going after him, then kind of backing away, and then just dying anyway. You got like your goop is a long range, man. I don't know. Blue buff was close. My range. Hey, listen, that guy. You know what? I'm a big respecter. I'm a respecter. Respect it. Well, this isn't a very good bush to be walking in. What the fuck? Skirt. Our Trinity is very weak. Oh man, it's so easy. I think, is it not very easy to itemize against this? We just got like, I don't know, or probably over damage. You know what, Mordekai's are AP actually. I take it back. But I'm just sitting there like, man, we got a lot of people that do. Never mind. Hold on. Come on then. You gonna all the way away from me? Okay. Who asked though? Did Jack support go crazy though, man? This is only our third dragon. That's tremendously ass. All right, don't mess up this smite, man. Okay, I got this. I got it. I don't want to know. I got it though. I got it. Okay, this should. I'm begging you to press the part. It's Gangplank, man. He's got 10 kills, right? I'm just gonna tell you, you're probably one-shot range at full HP, man. Because you've got no items. I've got more items than you, man. He can crit you out from probably almost full HP. So what I would recommend, I mean, look at the damage to somebody who's got Jack Show, man. Just, if you're going in on him, just ollie. I would say, just don't take the risk. Don't take the risk. I'm trying to think, like, what I want here. Maybe Gargogly. I could maybe I'm a Gargogly respecter here. Saving my ollie for the next one. For the next game, yeah, I respect it. I know that I should be getting sweeper, but I'm sorry to tell you, right? And you're gonna hate me for this. I'm keeping it because it's really good to jump on it when I'm in trouble. So I'm like, I'm keeping them for if I need to jump over walls. They're real good for that. So I'm like, good. I use them. You're low HP already, man. Did you like lose a fight with the minions? Bramble / Thornmail. Perhaps actually, maybe. We've already got Bramble. I don't know. I'm undecided. Maybe I could. I did. Nah, bro. Get his ass. Get his ass! Start! Okay, so that maybe messes us up for ending. I don't know if that's a possibility now without you being alive, but nevertheless. Just try our best. Smack the towers. Smack the towers. Smack the towers. We got 10 seconds before anybody that can kill us is up. We did it! GG, don't end. In your dreams, bozo! Good game. Dude, I felt like I was going crazy with that game, man. Oh man, I felt real good about that one. See, he was an absolute nutcase that entire game as well. I didn't earn an S. I'm getting miffed, but I got an A+. Close enough. Close enough. I mean, like, I had second top damage of the team. Second top damage. No, third top damage of the game. No, fourth top damage. Sorry, I got beaten out by like 400 damage by a mid lane Quinn. I didn't actually do a lot of damage. I was building tanky items, but I had a lot of uptime where I was actually smacking stuff. You know what I mean? I had a lot of uptime. A lot of uptime. I felt pretty good. I felt pretty good. Man.